To start, let's hear some of the thoughts from some of our general election candidates. Shazna Muzammil was our Conservative candidate for right here, the seat of Birmingham Ladywood. Now, we last won Birmingham Ladywood in 1935. It's a seat we might call challenging, but Shazna showed how our Conservative message of opportunity can reach all parts of the United Kingdom. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Shazna Muzammil, our general election candidate for Birmingham Ladywood.
Hello, conference. Welcome to Birmingham Ladywood, where I stood as a parliamentary candidate only just a few months ago. This constituency of Birmingham Ladywood has a rich history. Its first MP was the future Conservative Prime Minister Neville Chamberlain. But since the Second World War, it's been considered a safe Labour seat. This year, though, Labour's majority shrank by over 40%. Residents went independent. The idea of a safe Labour seat is over. So how did I come here to stand as a Conservative candidate? My name is Shazna Muzammil, and I was born and raised amidst a brutal civil war in Sri Lanka. I saw many friends and members of my family lose their lives. As a girl, my education and aspirations were never considered. My 4 brothers had opportunities that I longed for. Instead, I was married off at a very young age, and before I knew it, I was a young mother of 2 amazing young boys. Yet, Sri Lankan society was also giving me the tools that would set me free. Because the ideas of self-reliance and independence were instilled in me at an early age. I knew that if I wanted to change my life and that of others, I had to look to myself. So I fought for my divorce and I went back to school. I got my MBA from Cardiff and began working in villages promoting girls' education. And for that contribution, I was recently awarded with an international award. I also met my wonderful husband, David, a British veteran who served in the Parachute Regiment. We loved our life in Sri Lanka, and I loved my work. I led large and diverse teams. I served as a board director with the Women's Chamber of Industry and Commerce. But when Dave's dad fell ill, it was time for us to come home. At first, I couldn't find a job. So I took on an entry-level role, taking calls from students at the Open University. It could have killed my confidence, but it sharpened my resolve. I've never been afraid of hard work, and I was determined to work my way up the ladder. And conference, this is what I did. Why am I sharing all this with you? Because the values that made me, self-reliance, hard work, opportunity, the freedom to choose your own path, these are Conservative values, our values. And this party, the Conservative Party, gave me a chance to stand, to serve, and to make people's lives better. Because that's what Conservatives do. And today, I stand here as a Conservative group leader on the council. Standing for Ladywood has been an incredible privilege. I'm a campaigner at heart. All I wanted was to knock on doors, speak to residents, and find out how they wanted their MP to serve them better. I learned a lot from them. They shared their time and even their meals with me. They understand that a better future is not just something that they can hope for, but that it is something that we can achieve together. I also learned that Labour had let them down. This amazing, vibrant, and colorful city should be Labour's pride and joy. Yet, they have a bankrupt council, high levels of deprivation, and the highest knife crime in the country. Labour's Birmingham gives us an early warning into Labour's Britain. But we must not lose hope. Any politician who looks at Labour's landslide and says it's broad and deep, well, they need their donor to buy them some stronger glasses. Their win was incredibly shallow in some places, even in its heartland, traditional heartlands. We need to totally rethink what are paper seats in areas where Labour's voters collapsed. And in Labour's victory this year, we will be able to see victory in 5 years. But before that, in 2025, we have local council elections. And 2026, we have elections for every council seat in Birmingham. That will require all of us to play our part. Small acts that make a big difference. So let's put our resources, time, and effort behind our fantastic Conservative group leader, Bobby Alden, and his team. It's time to get Conservative councillors onto Birmingham City Council and other councils across the country. Let's prove that our Conservative values can help win our voters back. Let's give them something to believe in, and let's focus on winning the next general election. And for that, our work starts now. Have a wonderful conference.